the WNBA season is coming to an end soon, as it's only a week left of action. And tonight, the Atlanta Dream played the Washington Mystics. Both of these teams fighting, trying to get that last playoff spot. I'm gonna be reacting to this. Let's check it out.
Things he wants to see this team do better today: block out better, keep Atlanta off the line, and better care of the ball. More work to be done, guys.
Thank you so much, Megan. You saw from that playoff graphic for the first opportunity for Atlanta.
Well, Atlanta, Tina Charles missed a triple at the buzzer last game.
As Emily Angsler gets it inside, a little big-to-big action.
Well, she can pass over the heads and by the ears of opponents defensively.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Charles. Gets that to go, something that's been in her wheelhouse. All of you who may be in your car on the move listening on WTEM 980 and the Odyssey app. Here's Gray. Pull-up jumper goes.
Yeah, she's just so tough. She has just been able to stay consistent as an offensive threat.
Van Loo, a threat from distance as she gets that to go.
Kind of shook her up a little bit. She was ready to knock in her first attempt of the game from range.
Here's Charles. Fading jumper, bounces, and finally drops. Now Howard, 10 on the shot clock, off the slip. Charles with the lay-in.
Well, they switched. You saw Steph Dolson having it's all for the better in terms of her overall health and being 100% and as close to 100% as you can get. She has been struggling with that.
Samuelson with the 3 for Washington.
And she had a quiet offensive night, just 1 of 4 from the floor in Atlanta.
Howard the answer back with the deuce.
And again, 17 points off of their 20 turnovers Atlanta was able to cash in on.
Charles and Howard, the pick and roll, work to perfection there.
That's called a kickball, but play on.
Atkins will play that on and get the jumper to go.
A high ball screen, Sikakone.
Melvin with space, knocks it down. Make them pay, Jade. Now 5 on the shot clock. Caldwell. Howard rises and connects, the smooth operator.
She is so tough when it comes to knocking in threes, 33% shooter.
6 on the clock for Canada, back into the game. Try and close out the quarter, gets the lay-in, 3.1 left for Washington. Here's Melvin.
Right, in Washington they average 16 turnovers on the season, and that is the worst in the league. So right now they've got to try to change that as this game continues to unfold. Trying that same handoff action, then pitch back pass.
Kone gets the lay-in to go.
Great action on that set by the Mystics. And getting a bucket to drop, a much-needed bucket for Washington there.
Walker Kimbrough off the steal, reads it in the passing lane. Lays it up in transition.
Beautiful. 1 shot only that time, a little better on the boards for the home team.
Melvin, the bench has a 12-2 advantage right now.
That's when you know you have solid responsibilities, accountability, and culture.
And that's what Tanisha Wright gave praise to as Charles gets that jumper to Eric Thibault before the game. With just 6 on the shot clock now. Gray will attack, kicks it. Howard, 2 seconds, had it tipped by Angsler, and a shot clock violation. Atkins working off Kone, rises, left that short. Kone there for the loose change.
Let's go.
6 on the shot clock for Canada. Rises. Mid-range goes. That's the first field goal in over 5 minutes. Getting wrapped up. Able to outlet it to Van Loo. Atkins on the baseline. Count the bucket as she gets that to go.
Gritty play by the Mystics right there. Staying with it. And then Atkins with the wherewithal to take that nice slip cut along the baseline to free herself.
29-26 Atlanta advantage. Charles adds to it.
And he just cannot get to that shot. She leaves. She has just made that her go-to.
Atkins, the southpaw.
A double stagger out of the horn set for Atlanta. Washington doing a good job of disrupting and staying connected.
Canada, she connects. In this first half.
I'm gonna need some of those spices.
Atkins, another 3.
Finding some spice from the
Now 5 seconds for Canada. In-out dribble, going baseline. Somehow got Going baseline. Somehow got that to drop.
What in the what? They've been collapsing and bringing two bodies to Sykes.
Saw two bodies there, able to get it up over the outstretched arm of Charles.
She had four bodies.
Here's Gray. Sykes back up on her feet. Howard does not get the three to go. Sykes pushing. Pull-up jumper goes.
That was tough. Solid box out also by Emily Engsler, holding Naz Hillman away from that.
Canada, the deflection, the steal, the finish.
Few and far between for the Mystics in this game.
Hillman into the paint. Trying to go around. Engsler gets by her. And this is now a 10-point lead.
For the Mystics on the offensive side. There she is.
Down low. Block from Gray.
She didn't see Gray or hear Gray coming from the high side of her. And maybe that's why it was long, but she's 0 for 6 right now from the floor and 0 for 3 from range. Dolson in 18 minutes.
Gray hits the three, a solid screen from Charles.
Yeah, big time.
Dolson, back to Sykes. Kone hits the three.
Oh, big time bucket.
Walker Kimbrough, 10 on the shot clock. Little hesitation, gets by the defense, kept the bucket, and the foul for SWK. Sykes works off Kone. Likes the matchup with Hillman, attacks, one more, Samuelson. At it! Here's Gray, stripped by Atkins. 4 on the shot clock, Gray attacking, kept the bucket, and the foul. Alicia Gray gonna head to the free throw line, 53 lead. Samuelson, extra one, Atkins. No doubt. Picking up a technical foul in the first half. Atkins off the inbound, got that to go. We are tied back up at 59.
High ball screen there with Dolson. Let's see how she reads it.
Walker Kimbrough gets to the hole.
What a terrific read. And Jordan Canada now 6 of 11 from the floor for 14 points. And she has elevated her game after going 1 for 10 on Friday against the same Washington Mystics team.
SWK once again. Charles wants it.
Oh, she was wide open right there with Dolson sitting straight behind.
Caldwell, nifty move and the finish.
Yep.
12 on the shot clock. Inside to Hillman, got great position. They're going to count the bucket and the foul for Naz Hillman. Gray.
Good job by Brittany Sykes defensively, just swarming and creating havoc.
Gray back with it. Gets the baseline jumper to go. 8 on the shot clock. Dolson. Backdoor to Sykes. Drop off. Engsler in the corner. Got it!
Ariel Atkins disallowing easy touches for Ryan Howard yet again.
The lob inside to Charles. Triple team. Kicks it. Hillman rattles that one home. Ties it at 70. Goes back. Splits the defenders. Kicks it. Engsler. Swiped by Gray. On the move is Canada. 5 seconds to play. 4 seconds. Canada misses. Loose ball. Howard. And we need at least 5 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
The possibility to tie it.
Engsler starts things up. 6 over to Hillman. Canada.
Ooh, is it a double dribble?
2 seconds. Hillman gets that to go as the shot clock was winding down.
My, oh my.
8 on the shot clock for Howard to work with. Getting downhill. And a whistle, a foul. I wasn't trying to say
I know, but the people at home may have been saying it.
10 seconds for Sykes to work with. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Sykes.
Well, that was a really disappointing way for Washington to end this game with an air ball. But it was a fun game to watch. I'll look at the box score. It's right here. The Dream won 76-73. But the box score, Ron Howard. This is different. Anyway, Ron Howard, she had 14 points, 5 rebounds. Tina Charles had 20 points, 10 rebounds, double-double. Alicia Gray, 12 points, 9 rebounds. That's the stats for the Dream. And for the Mystics, Atkins, she had 16 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. And let me go to the WNBA standings to see where everybody stands as the season is winding down. So the Liberty currently first, and I talked about some of this on my podcast. But the Liberty is first at 31-7, Minnesota 29-9. They're second. Oh, Minnesota lost today. I didn't even realize it. The Sun, they're 27-11 and third. Las Vegas 25-13, won 3 in a row. Seattle 24-14, 4 wins in a row. Indiana they moved up to 6. They then dumped over Phoenix. Indiana had a really slow start to the season. They're one game above 500 now at 6. Look like they'll be facing the Sun in the first round if the standings hold for the rest of this week. Phoenix currently 7, 2 games under, but they got locked up a playoff spot. Top 7 seeds already locked up. The Sparks and Wings, they both are out of playoff contention. They've both been eliminated. As you see, they have lengthy losing streaks right here. So now the Mystics, Sky, and Dream are all 13-25. And yeah, even with the win, the Mystics do have a tiebreaker over the Sky. So that's how they Mystics are ahead right now. And the Sky got the tiebreaker over the Dream. So it's 2 games left in the WNBA season. It's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna be covering this last week of WNBA action, the WNBA playoffs. It's been a fun season, and make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel.